like, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm very tired of this genre of content uh based off gender wars. The men versus women, the relationship coaches. I'm sick of this shit. And I'm 23 years old. Like, and I'm already tired of it. I think that the whole gender war conversations and topics are very redundant and they're stupid as fuck. Yes, it's so annoying. And it's like when it comes to these relationship coaches, right? These Kevin Samuel spawns who build these platforms and like make a probably a pretty nice living off of this type of content. It's just very corny and lame. You want to know why? For a few reasons. For one, usually their approach is really far left or really far right, meaning they're super duper hard on the men or only super duper hard on the women. It's never really much nuance. It's always pandering. It's always pandering to one side. And the thing is, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to dating, we really don't need to keep having these same fucking talking points and pinning men and women against each other. At the end of the day, do what the fuck works for you. Experience is how you learn, right? You don't know what you know until you know it. So what works for you may not work for somebody else. We're not a monolith. All women aren't the same. All men aren't the same. So y'all have these redundant talking points with these big ass generalizations saying, but men do this and women do this, or women should do this or shouldn't do that. And men, it's like, can everyone shut the fuck up, please? And just do what you want to do and have your own experiences to learn from, right? I feel like when it comes to advice for me, like, I don't ever seek relationship advice from anyone online. I think, or really anyone ever. I feel like I haven't really done that since I was like in high school and I had like my first heartbreak and I thought it was the end of the world. And when I had like a my first real boyfriend, I would talk to my mom about it, and she was really like she was giving me real advice that I still abide by to this day. And I think me as an adult now, if I want to go to anyone for any type of advice, I would rather go to my parents who have lived like who have lived like 50 plus years of life, who can give me enough knowledge and they also know me. So, and I know I see a lot of myself in my parents. So then that also helps me when it comes to dating and my mindset and my approach overall. So that's just for me personally. Yeah. Everyone forgets there's no rules. There's no rule book to this life. Do what you want, how you want. It's that simple. So these like I'm seeing these like Kevin Samuel spawns. There's like female versions of him that are pandering to men and they're so hard on women and like women shouldn't do this and they're posting their bodies and they're showing all da 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 and just like very pretty much saying anything that a man would agree with or that they think most men would agree with. And I just think it's very lame because all it is just generalizations, they're redundant talking points that really hold no type of weight. And on another hand, I'm not going to sit up here and act oblivious. Like, I respect the hustle to a certain extent at the end of the day because that's what it is. It is a hustle. You know what I'm saying? It is a finesse. And you are propping yourself up on this pedestal like you have all this experience and knowledge to be able to guide other people and help them find relationships like you have all the motherfucking answers and you're monetizing it and you're able to make quite a hefty amount of money from it. So I'm not going to knock the hustle. I just don't care to participate in those types of conversations. So literally this is the 36th episode. I You can go and watch 36 hours of me talking and you will not hear me talk about You will not hear me make any broad generalizations about men or just saying like I'm not a niggas ain't shit type of girl. I get it. Sometimes I'm like, oh, boys are dumb. You make little comments like that, but I'm not like a man hater. You know what I'm saying? Even if I joke about it, I'm not talking about all men. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't like my biggest one of my biggest pet peeves is generalizations because I think they're stupid. And it's like, well, it's true that what you're saying is true to a certain extent. You're talking about a specific group of people, so talk about those specific group of people. Um, I'm completely over this whole gender war shit. It's so stupid. Like I don't know why it's still a genre of content, but it's honestly thriving. And Twitter entertains these kind of stupid, redundant talking points all the time. So there's clearly still a market for it. So again, I can't hate entirely. Even though it's really corny and annoying, I can't hate it. So yeah, that's why I just don't engage and I don't talk about that on my show because what truly, this is what I said. Well, last thing on this. When it comes to relationships and these people that call themselves relationship coaches and stuff like that, it's everything that they talk about is absolute bullshit. One, because it's generalizations and everyone's not the same. Two, because it's really not that there's really not that many conversations to have about it. We really don't have to dissect everything. When you prioritize yourself, when you prioritize self evolution and self improvement, all of that will reflect in every aspect of your life. So if you are actively every single day pushing and thriving to be a better version of yourself and you're prioritizing your boundaries, your needs, your wants, your career, your life overall, I'm not going to say you won't have any issues in the dating department, but I will say you're not going to need to sit online listening to fucking people who call themselves relationship coaches and who pander to you and just tell you what you want to hear. Like, if you're secure enough in yourself, you'll be able to navigate life in general, but especially relationships in a very healthy way because okay, if this not working for me, we're going to move left. This not working for me, we're going to move right. They're able to pivot smoothly. And I think that that is something that more people should be promoting rather than men versus women. It's so lame. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to play another quick commercial for you guys, and then we're going to move on to the next topic, okay? Hi, it's me. Again, sorry to bother you. Again, but I really wanted to tell you about my main YouTube channel. It's Your Girl Asia is where I document my creative journey, and I also post my other streams on there as well. So, in case you want to see more of me, subscribe. Or don't. No pressure. Okay, back to the show. Okay. So,